we going?
Heading to the Annapolis Boat Show. And here we are at the Annapolis Boat Show. Should we get this one?
I like this one. I really like this one.
This was the first time we attended the Annapolis Boat Show. We couldn't believe how big it was. We severely underestimated the time that we would need to see everything. We had only planned on being there for one day, and that was definitely not enough time. So we went straight for our favorite vendors, and Marlow-Hunter was one of them. Marlow-Hunter 31. I really like this boat. The overall length is 32 feet and 4 inches. There is 6 feet 1 inches of headroom in the salon. For a 32-footer, it really has a lot of room inside. I like how they put the galley on the starboard side. It really opens up the space in the cabin. The microwave is across the way. What do you guys think of the Marlow-Hunter 31? Is this a good boat? If you don't like this one, what boat would you recommend? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Again, I wish we would have planned for more time. We didn't get a chance to look at the Dufours and only briefly looked at the Beneteau Oceanus 31. We were very fortunate with the weather. We couldn't have asked for a nicer day. I also wish I would have checked out that Amel that was there. I don't know much about the Bavarias, and unfortunately we didn't have time to find out more. Again, with the short amount of time we headed straight to Fountain Pajot to do some dreaming. We really like the Fountain Pajot catamarans. Our goal is to eventually live aboard and circumnavigate the globe, and the Fountain Pajot seems like a great boat for exactly that. Notice Angela falling in love with this boat. Literally. We really like the space in the cockpit and how it opens to the salon and galley. The galley is huge and has everything you need and more. The windows in the salon are huge and allow the light to flow in. The guest cabins are quite large and have their own head. We love the layout of this boat with the master cabin encompassing the entire starboard side. The shower is neatly tucked in the bow, and the head is also very big. Again, I wish we would have had way more time to check out all the boats. There was just so much to see, and one day was just not enough time. Beneteau also had a very nice display of boats. Unfortunately, the time situation slowed us from looking at all of them. We did get on to the Oceanus 31, but that was it. We did have time to check out the Jeannots. Jeannot had a large display of sailboats. The star boat of their display was the 64. We didn't bother looking at that one since it's way out of our price range. They also had a full complement of Sun Odysseys, which we did have time to check out. I like the dual helms in the cockpit, and the overall appearance is very nice, although we were not as pleased down in the cabin. We didn't like the way the table was in the middle of the cabin. It feels very narrow and tight inside, and the woodwork and countertops were too modern looking for our tastes. Compared to the Marlow-Hunter 31, the Jeannot Sun Odyssey 349 did not appeal to us as much. What do you guys think of this boat? Leave a comment below and tell us if you would pick the Jeannot or the Hunter. We are still learning and will probably always be learning. Any feedback you can share with us from your experience would be very helpful. There were some really great vendors there. We didn't have time to stop by all of them, but we did stop by a few. So in retrospect, next time we will definitely plan to be there for at least 2 days. One day to look at all the boats, and another day to visit all the vendors. The more I think of it, 3 days may be in order. What do you think? How many days do you guys stay when you go to the boat show? Leave a comment below and let me know.
Here we are at the Annapolis Boat Show, about to go sailing.
If I can't ever learn to do it myself, I'm not going to.
Ready to go? Got your life jacket on?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's get on board.
Oh, Lord.
Do it right.
I don't have a bag. All right.
We scheduled one of the onboard sailing workshops, which was sponsored by the American Sailing Association in Veneto. The program is designed to give new sailors a chance to experience the joy of sailing. As part of the American Sailing Association's Small Boat Workshop for New Sailors series, this hands-on workshop is taught by instructors from Sail Time and is designed for the beginning sailor. The 2-hour class provides a 30-minute ASA dockside overview of sailing basics and what to expect during the onboard lesson. After the class, we boarded a new ASA Veneto First 22 for 90 minutes of sailing instruction. I have to admit, I felt right at home at the helm. Captain Andy. That has a ring to it. Maybe it's time to buy a boat. But before we do that, it's off to our next adventure. See you there.